What's going on, guys? We're back with a player review here. This is an important SBC review. Bacha player review. Potentially now one of the best left backs inside the game. We're going to go over. She's out right now. She's about 175k. Maybe people are going to inflate about 180k. But the reason why she's so expensive, and she's probably worth it in my opinion, is because she is the road to the knockout card. Now, she's been a very, very good card. Her and Kao Chawi are basically been fighting for that left back role. She's French. Division 1 Arkema, so she links to Diani. She's high, perfect for the left back going forward. You're going to see a sneak peek of a formation coming very, very soon. A special 4-2-2-1 from a pro player as well, that she can play perfect for that role. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. The weak foot does let her down a little bit, but she can play left wing as well as left back. So you can actually now play in left wing and move her back to left back position, which is actually very important for certain formations and for chemistry purposes. If you move someone going forward, like if you use Acuna, move to centre mid, etc., etc. Her stats, they are good. Now we're going to go over her stats in detail in a second, but those are her stats. The only thing that she does lack is that sprint speed, but a shadow can pretty much fix that sprint speed in that situation. Good shot power, good. We're going to come back to stats in a second. One thing that's important though is this is the road to the knockout. So this is why this card is even better. It's not just a normal card. First of all, she gets a +1 inform upgrade to qualify to the group stage in the UCWL qualifying round 2. That'll put her to 89. She then gets, if she then wins 2 matches, or her team in the UWCL group stage, she gets another inform that puts her now at a strong 90. And then when she qualifies for the knockout stage, she gets another one, so she could potentially go to 91 rated as a left back this early inside the game. Now, one thing I wanted to say is the play style. Now, she does have a dead ball play style. Now, this is where things get, I suppose, very spicy. Okay, so I'm just going to show you something. Her old card had whipped passing, so she's retained the whipped passing playstyle plus. She's got dead ball, she's got anticipate, and she's got block. So these are all on the old card. She's got technical, relentless, and quick step. So she's got 7 playstyles. Actually, to be honest, I thought they added one in, but they didn't. Okay, so her playstyles are basically the same. There's no new playstyle. She's got a lot of playstyles, especially that whipped pass. I think that whipped pass is very, very important. Especially if you're a cross merchant. I know they've nerfed crosses a little bit over the last couple of days. But let's go over now her SBC and why I think she's very, very important. We're going to head over now over to Footbin. I'm just going to show you something over here. So we're going on Footbin right now. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this is more important than you think. Over her base card, she's got quite a lot of upgrades. You can see the +3 sprint speed, the one thing she did get is that nerf in certain areas, but she does have the +1 sprint speed, which is the most important thing. Acceleration is not that important, right? She's got some decent shooting upgrades, but you're not going to notice it. Maybe the +4 finish is probably the biggest one there. Same thing with the passing, and her dribbling and physicality. Her physicality has improved quite a lot. Now, the defense awareness, I think, is also somewhat important. I do like Kao Chawi because she does have the jockey playstyle over Bacha. That's one thing I wanted to mention. But if you want an attacking left back, this is definitely a card to choose if you can get upgraded. And as I said, the price is about 170k. It might, by the time you watch this, it might rise to about 200k. But the reason I want to say this is, let's say, for example, her card, right? If we look at, for example, we're just going to look at this as an example. We're going to look at left backs. We're going to look at all the left backs. We're going to sort it by price. There's not that many good options. If you're talking about the price, there's only Kao Chawi that's actually really, really good. Apart from that, there isn't really that many options. Maybe you can compare it to Furlan Mendy, which I would in a second. But for the play styles, you don't really get it. So I'm going to compare it to Furlan Mendy. And this is why I think it's important. Yes, you can argue maybe Furlan Mendy would be a good example, because I think Furlan Mendy is one of the best attacking left backs inside the game. I know that one is so expensive, we're not going to even, but I'm putting it there for an example sake. You can see where the thing is really lacked here is pace. We're going to come over chemistry styles in a second. But you can see from a shooting perspective, she does have better shooting, better long shots, and shot power. Penalties and volleys are irrelevant. I don't even look at that. So she does lack the pace. That's the only big downside with her. But she makes up for it in other areas. Her passing is amazing. She 89 short passing, 79 long passing, and 90 curve. 90 curve is important for 2 things though. Number 1 is that she's got the whipped pass playstyle. This is very, very important for crosses, And number two, with that curve, it's very important for driven passes down the wing. Now, if you've got the left back and you want to do a driven pass or driven through ball down the wing to your left wing, it's probably the most important thing. And of course, she's left-footed, so she's going to be making the pass on the left foot most of the time. That's why you can argue the weak foot is negated in this situation. So that is only downside with her. Her dribbling is amazing. 96 agility, 89 balance. She's going to be quick on the ball. She is going to be smooth. She's very, very short. 5'3". Maybe can be short for left back, but it won't be end the world. Very good composure on the ball as well. And defending, she's got good defending. Defense awareness could be a bit higher, but it's not that bad. For left back, she's got very high defense awareness. 86 and 89 stand tackling and 94 stamina. Lacks a bit on the strength and the aggression, but everything else she's completely fine. But for 200k, she's absolutely. And this is the thing. If that was her base card, I'll be like, her card is good. But the fact that she can now get a 91 rated. Now, an inform upgrade. What is an inform upgrade? Who knows? Okay, it could be, let's just say a conservative of, let's just say +1. Let's say +3 upgrades. Okay, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, +3 upgrades. So when you put a shadow on her, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to put a shadow on her. If I can, I'm just going to go on foot.gg because it appears that foot bin is down. And we're going to put a shadow on the card. You can see, look, we bring her defense bonus to 82, sprint speed to 92. Now, let's say we go with a conservative, and I'm saying conservative here for +1 all stats for the inform, okay? That's like basically a +3. So now she gets 95 sprint speed. Now it's similar caliber as Mendy. She's going to get 85 defensive awareness. She's going to have +3 stats basically all round. When you put that into the equation, she becomes one of the best left backs. She's also got the French links, the Dembele links. I know someone like Mendy might be better for Bellingham, but because it's quite easy to get the left backs in, especially with the links, I think she's a really good option. The only person I could probably contend against it is Karchawi. Now, I'm going to compare these cards direct. Now, I'll be honest. Truthfully speaking, I do like Karchawi. She's 4-star, but I do like the quick step playstyle and the jockey playstyle for the Fane. That's the only reason why I put Karchawi above Bacha, okay? Yes, the weak foot is a bit better, and then she doesn't really lose compared to the work rates, but the pace on Karchawi is better, but everything else arguably is better on Bacha's side. Only Bacha loses out on a few things like dribbling, which is over here, and then defending, as I mentioned, the defensive awareness, should I say, Karchawi wins out on that, but then the physicality kind of makes up for it with a 74 strength, stuff like that. So this might be the only card base level without the upgrades that can compete, but she gets upgraded. I think she'll be really good. I'll be honest, I think it's probably one of the best left backs inside the game right now. There isn't really that one for that price range. I think if you've got the French links, definitely the card to do. 100% I would say do her. That's my quick review on a Bacha player review. Is it worth it? Is it meta? Is she meta? Yes, she's absolutely meta. Is she worth doing? 160, 150k. I think, you know what, it's worth it. Potential 91 upgrade. I think even at the base minimum she gets upgraded, she's going to be very, very good. She lacks the pace, but with the shadow and upgrade, is going to make up for it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's the Bacha player review. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.